Hello, my loves. It's been a while since I have done a Mecca Mastery TV. I think the last time I uploaded a video was about 2 years ago. And lately I've been called to really just dive back into this beauty, this way of moving, of flowing, of connecting. It's definitely going to be different. I felt so called and this urge to film today, and I have no idea what I'm going to film, but it seemed like it's coming to me right now. I wish you guys can see where I am. I'm probably going to show it, but probably not. Let's start here. So many changes have taken place in my life. Life is beautiful. I'm so grateful right now at my journey. I'm so grateful of just the grace that I've been giving from the divine. And I'm so grateful for finding my voice again in this space and reconnecting with this aspect of myself. To speak to you all, I miss it. So those videos weekly is coming back. I don't know if they're going to just be every Monday, every Wednesday, but they're coming back. Let's say that. I'm going to figure that out. But I came with a message. Wherever you are is exactly as you're supposed to be. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. Everything has its seasons. Just as nature has her seasons, so do we. And lately I've been in this space in my life where, you know what? I'm just going to let spirit guide me. Instead of trying to find something to speak about or a topic, I'm going to speak about what's on my heart and why I came here. I came here, honestly, to let you guys know that I am back. There's going to be topics after this, but right now I feel like it's appropriate to sort of just not necessarily give you details of my life and what's been going on, but the dance, the flow, the essence, just the direction, what has happened. So I went through a major tower moment in my life. When I tell you everything was shattering, my ego literally shattered. That's what happened. My spirit was so shattered. It got to the point where I had no idea who I was. Everything that I have once known to keep me wasn't keeping me. The ways in which I would show up for my body, they weren't resonating. The way I would eat wasn't resonating. How I would dance wasn't resonating. Anything that I did not resonate. It was recent when I closed the cycle out of my life that I realized that it wasn't supposed to resonate. That's because a tower moment was happening in my life. And as hard and as tough and as gruesome and as painful and as humiliating, embarrassing that it was the best thing that ever happened to me. When I say the best, it was the best thing that has ever happened to me. I felt so lost even though I wasn't. I know I wasn't lost. I acted out. I crashed out so much. Like, I had so many crash out sessions, y'all. It's not even funny. Like, so many crashed out moments. And, but every time I crashed out, it was information in that. So, trust your natural processes. When you feel like you are making mistakes or going down the wrong path, or you just did something that you're embarrassed about, it's a part of the journey. If it doesn't kill you, it'll make you stronger. If it's not something that's taking you all the way underneath, honey, then it's something, a part of your journey that you can learn from and that's actually making you stronger. And I was crashing out to the point where I would get up and I would be like, Mecca, like seriously, like, what did you do? What is this? Who am I? But every time I had one of those moments, it was bringing me closer to myself because it's information. How can we know what the lightness is if we never experience darkness? How can we really have a true reverence and honoring for lightness in the light if we never experienced the darkness? It was me experiencing the darkness that made me realize that the light in which that I was living in, that I did not respect, that I did not honor, that I had all along, that was natural from within inside of me, it made me respect it more. See, sometimes we don't appreciate what we have until it's gone. And wisdom, oh, Mecca, don't cry. Wisdom have been teaching me that to see the beauty and the value in things in the present moment that I receive it right then and there. Not when it's gone, not when something that happens, not when it's a big blow up. Because when it's like that, when you think about it, and we experience or learn a lesson because we so rooted in survival mode. A lot of the things that I was doing was rooted in survival mode. So I had to learn my lessons the hard way because I was operating in survival. Not abundance, not ease, not grace. I thought it was. It was to a certain extent sometimes. I got to give myself credit. I can't say that everything was necessarily bad. But you got to, I realized throughout this tired moment, throughout the journey of these last 2 years, because it was hell. Sometimes you got to go through hell to get to heaven. I realized that if there is a bucket or a barrel of apples, this is a metaphor. I thought about this metaphor a few times. And they're good apples, and you keep putting all these golden apples in there, but if you got just one or a few rotten apples, eventually the rottenness of those apples are going to tarnish the other apples in the entire barrel. The entire bucket is going to become rotten. And that's what happened to me. So, this is to say that your girl is back, but also to reiterate and to give light and tell you guys that if you got some bad apples in your space, in your life, in your auric field, in your spirit, in your heart, remove it. Remove it so your rivers can flow. Remove it. And before I go, I want to show you guys where I'm at. But I just wanted to come and let you know I'm back. But look, isn't this so gorgeous? Look at that. I have a fire going near me if you see smoke. Just look at spirit. Look at that. Yeah. So, but before I sign out, as always, I'm sending immense love, light, peace, gratitude, healing, love your way. And I thank you for allowing me to hold space, to share space. And I'm so excited for this new chapter, this new journey, and what's to come. As always, sending you love and light. Ashe, ashe. See you in the next episode. Peace.